We met at OSTC in 2017. When Mandy came, was newly married. Go ahead.
Kind of.
Oh,
we were together.
Yet? Oh, see? Why am I telling that part?
We moved here.
Okay, there you go.
To live with Bobby, Natalia, and I. And I think it was maybe after a couple years. Bobby worked nights, so we had an issue of wanting to go trick-or-treating, but I didn't want to take Natalia by myself, so you would always...
I invited you to light the night.
Invite us to light the night.
Yes.
And I think it took a while for me to be comfortable to go, and we finally did, and she liked it a lot. And then I think, fast forward to a couple years, I had Robbie, and I think he was almost done working nights, so we still brought Robbie and Natalia to light the night.
I would just always go by and mess with you.
Yeah.
Wouldn't I? I would just always go by and...
I think as we got closer, and I guess...
I started asking you to church.
Yeah.
Come to church. Come try the church out. Come check us out.
And I would always we got closer, and I would talk to her about a lot of different things, and about Natalia and about Bobby, and she would always encourage me and say, you should come to church. You need to go to church. You need to get in church. And usually that would kind of put me off of, people telling me, you need to do this, you need to do that. But it wasn't like that between us. So it was more encouraging than kind of like a demand. Mm-hmm. And she never made me feel bad about it. She would just be encouraging and not come on so strong like...
She's like a daughter.
Some people.
She's like a daughter.
Whenever Mandy wanted to take the kids trick-or-treating by herself, she was kind of worried about walking the neighborhoods alone. So when she said she was going to go to a church, I felt way more comfortable with her going alone. I wasn't too concerned about where she was going to be or who she was going to be walking around with at night, because there's a bunch of unknowns whenever it's dark. Asked the kids about it the next day. They said they had a great time. They wanted to go back. They were talking about the play place inside the church that was like one of those McDonald's or Chick-fil-A play places, and they were obsessed with it, and they couldn't get them out of it. I think the second time y'all came, you called me saying that you couldn't get Robbie to leave because he refused to come down. So when we started coming, I really enjoyed the services. I liked the way Tim and Casey communicated. I thought it was very different from anything I had growing up. But then when we started going to the life groups and started really getting to know people, I think Mandy took the first step and went to a life group by herself.
I think my first steps was going to like the Wednesday classes. I started with Robert and Lisa going to the marriage classes, and that's when you were working. So I was kind of doing that on my own, and I really liked it, and I wanted you to come with me. And then you kind of came like the following year, and I just started getting more plugged in through the Wednesday night classes. And it was more intimate in getting to know people and being able to slowly get out of my comfort zone and talking out loud and answering questions. Perez is always trying to get me to talk in one of his classes, and it was like a really big deal for me to even say anything. And now the other night when we were talking at a life group and how everything has changed and we've changed, and now we're able to talk and tell, how we're doing, how we're feeling, it's gotten a lot easier. If we didn't even come, that first step with Light the Night, I don't think we would even be here.
Making that first step to inviting Mandy and the kids to Light the Night was the first step in setting us on this path that we've been on, which has really helped our marriage, helped us as parents, connected us in our community. It's been monumental in kind of the people we've become in the last 5-6 years as we grow into who I think we're supposed to be. That's right. Dunked on it.